How you's doing? So, Chad from CD Shaving. Tonight we're going to do a product review, but it's not going to be on a soap. Tonight we're going to review a brush that I picked up. I recently picked this up over at Pasteur Shaving in New York City, and I kind of wanted to excited to give it a shot. I went with it on a recommendation of a friend of mine. And tonight I'm going to do a head shave. We're going to lather this old dome right up with one of these. This is an Omega S brush. S meaning synthetic. This is synthetic hair. Omega is an Italian-based company. They were founded in 1931. They make paint brushes and paint rollers, but they also make shaving brushes as well. They make Badger, they make Boar, and they make synthetic. And I've seen the prices kind of vary on these. I picked this up for $10 or just under $10. It really kind of seems to depend on the handle. This is a Beechwood handle. I've seen the S brushes come in a variety of different handles, and depending on what handle you get, seems to negate or seems to show as far as how expensive or non-expensive it is. I've seen them go anywhere from, I think I saw one for $7, and I've seen them for $16, $17 as well. So there are tons of different options for these, which I really kind of like, actually. I think that's pretty cool that they have that. So if you're not really crazy about the Beechwood, there's blue. I've seen red. I've seen like an acrylic style handle. There's all different kinds. And even still, I think the most expensive one I saw was $16, which really isn't that bad at all. I think for a brush, that's nothing. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of backbone, but nothing crazy. It feels really, really, really soft in the hand, and just to kind of dryly put it on my face or my head, it feels really soft on that as well. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. I think the model number on this one is S1005, actually. I know that's what the model number is on it. So we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. Tonight, for the shave, I'm going to be using my Razor Rock slant bar. Slant bar. I call it slant bar because it's slanted. So in it, I've got my feather blade, second use. And for the soap, Pasteur White. Love this stuff. It's awesome. Feels really good on the skin. I wanted to go with something that I really easily lathers up, or loads and lathers, because I wanted to kind of drop, as you guys may or may not know, when I do a review, I try to wash out some of the other factors, or as many factors as I can, and I want to really give this brush a good shot. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Pasteur. So let's go ahead, and since we're going to do a head shave, we're going to go ahead and take some of this bloom water. I've had it blooming right here in the little bowl that they give you for about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to fill up my sink with water. I'm going to go ahead and throw some bloom water on my head, fill up my sink with water, and we're going to start lathering this, or loading this brush up. So we will be right back with doing that. All right, we're back. As you can see, I threw some bloom water on top of my head. I took my brush, even though you don't really have to soak these, I kind of just stuck it in the water for a few minutes while I got the bloom water on my head, and heat up the bowl, fill up the sink, and got it ready to go. So I'm just going to kind of knock some of the water out of this. So it's still wet, but it's not soaking wet. Go ahead and start loading. So, hope everybody's doing well today. I got a little bit of snow here in the Northeast. Not until late afternoon, but still, pain in the ass anyway. All right. Supposed to get a really big storm on Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to. Some people kind of look at it and say, yeah, whatever, no big deal, but I don't like driving in it, so. Anyway, that loaded up pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. Rinse my hands off here. A couple of swipes on the old Allen block. So we can grab a hold of our gears of the bowl. And I'm going to start going into a bowl lather here. Like I said, that loaded up pretty easily. So right off the bat, I'm impressed. I'm doing it up here. Oop, sorry to come out of the bowl. Looks a little dry actually, so I'm gonna a little bit of water in here. There we go. I had a friend of mine recently talk about bowl lathering. He was having a hard time with one of the soaps that's kind of known for being rather easy to load or to lather with. And I just wanted to kind of reiterate to everybody, as well as I told him, if you have hard water and you get a soap, you manage to land a soap that's tallow based, you might have a hard time. Tallow soaps do not like hard water for whatever reason. I don't have that problem. He does, but he says he's got a water softener. I don't know if that really does fix the problem or not, but or even if it makes it so you're able to drink it and shower with it and stuff. I don't know if that fixes the problem when it comes to tallow soaps. I don't have hard water, so I don't know. But if you run into that problem, just get yourself some distilled water and try it with that and see if that helps you out there. So, yeah, this lather is looking really, really good. All right, plenty of lather. We are off to a good start. So, let's get this baby going here. Throw on some water. All right. And in the interest of keeping the video short, I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit. We'll go ahead and get this started here just so you can kind of see how it goes. We'll keep this live. Well, not live, but... Wow, feels really good on the head. It's not scratchy at all. A little dry though, still. Oh, there we go. I like it so far. All right, plenty of lather left on there. I got plenty in the bowl as well. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and give this a shave, and then we're gonna, since this is a brush review, we're gonna come back. I'm going to skip the shaving part. We'll come back and we'll do the second lather with it. I'll show you guys that and see how it does with the second time around, how much soap it holds. I'll do it before I load any more from the bowl, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back with that. All right, we're back. Awesome first pass. Cut a lot of the hair down. We're getting ready to just go right to the brush here and lather right back up. Still plenty of soap held up in there. God, it still feels really nice. Still feels a little tad bit dry, but not crazy. I might have squeezed a little bit too much water out of it when I was getting ready to load it. Some people, I have heard some people load a dry brush. I've never tried that. I don't know that I've got enough know-how to do that and have it be effective, but for some people, I guess that works really, really well. you know, they add water as needed, I think. Is that how they do it? I don't know. If you're one of those people, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know. All right, nice lather. Again, good performance from this brush. We're going to go ahead and go right into a second pass, and we'll be right back. All right, second pass, awesome pass, man. I really, really like this soap by Passo. You can never go wrong with this stuff, man. We're gonna go right. I haven't even touched the bowl yet, and I still got, you know, and go right into this. Oh yeah, look at that. Come on. Whew. All right, a little bit thinning out, but I mean, I could get by on this, but I've got the soap in the bowl, so why not just use it? Throw it on there to just paint this sucker on, and I want to look like a clown. No smart ass remarks. All right. Brush is really kicking ass. I like this brush. I really do. I have another brush by Omega, the boar hair. Good brush as well, but I like this one. Seems to be a little bit softer for me. So maybe it's just because I'm a little sensitive. Anyway, we're gonna give this sucker a third pass, and we'll be right back. All right, that third pass is completed. It feels, I still have plenty of slickness left on my skin. I mean, on my skin. Plenty of cream left there, or soap left in the brush. Whacked myself a little bit right here. Yeah. I was, well, I mean, it's the razor's fault. Yeah, it's the razor's fault. That's why I cut myself. Hear that a lot. The razor just isn't set right, or the blade just, you know, it's never, oh, I screwed it up because I was going too fast or anything like that. So let's go ahead and lather this back up here for against the grain pass. Scoop a little bit more out of the bowl. There we go. Some people, as for the subsequent passes, they just kind of paint it on and say, that's good enough. You can still see their skin through it. I try not to do that. I mean, if I'm running light on soap, I will, but that's not usually the case. I just feel like, you know what? You got the soap there. You might as well use it. It's not like you're going to put it back in the container, you know. Might as well lather your head up, or your face. My head in this case. And might as well lather it all up and use it. You know, the slickness isn't going to kill you. All it's going to do is provide extra protection, you know. And always use protection. All right, I just, you know, we're going on a fourth. Look at that. Plenty in there. And there's still, I mean, I scooped a couple of times out of the bowl, but look at all, there's still plenty in there. Plenty in there. All right. We're going to go ahead and shave this against the grain, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back after that against the grain pass. Pretty smooth. I only got a couple of cleanup areas I always have, like right in here and kind of right around the crown area. That's what I call the crown. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it. As I showed you before, still plenty of soap left in the brush. I am going to lather up one more time, just do a cleanup pass and get cleaned up for some final remarks, but I just want to let you guys know that this brush is really top notch, man. I really like it. It's performing well. I have no complaints about it so far at all. I think this is, you know, I definitely want to shave. I want to try a face shave with this brush, which I may do later tonight. So I'm going to get into this, and we're gonna do the cleanup pass and get it all cleaned up, and for some final thoughts, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Just cleaned up a little bit around here. Just threw on some T. Dickinson's witch hazel. That's after I rub my head with the alum block here, just to fight off any infection. As you might be able to see, I got myself right here. So just kind of, you know, treating that up a little bit. So again, this was a review on the Omega S brush with the Beechwood handle. What I did forget to mention, it is a 25 millimeter knot. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning, but anyway, so awesome brush. It really, really is soft. It's got just enough backbone on it, but not too much. It was easy to use to lather up. I used Parasso. I loaded and lathered without any problem with that brush at all. Loved it. It was great. I had a great head shave. Smooth, wicked smooth. Love it. So I'm going to actually throw on some Razor Rocks Motherfucker. Love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. Oh yeah. Oh, love the way this stuff smells. Alright. So, all in all, I highly recommend it. I'd pick one up if you can. That's the brush, not this. Well, this too, but the brush. Highly recommend it if you can pick it up. It's cheap enough. It's $10. You can grab one of these. And if you don't like the Beechwood, there's plenty of other options to do. So, on a side note, happy National Bagpipes Day. Yeah, it is Bagpipes Day. Little thing about that, most people seem to credit the Scottish for those, but actually the bagpipes were invented in Ireland. The Irish were the first ones with the bagpipes. The Scottish caught on to it and made some various versions of it from then. Anyway, so look it up. So anyway, hope you guys have a good evening. If anybody does any shaves at night, I hope you have a great shave, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good one. Before I forget, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.